morning. I'm Hoffner, and I am very excited to be sharing with you a message that I am so passionate about. A message that I know makes a difference. In fact, I've been in many different states throughout this country: Southern California, New York, Minnesota, Nebraska. I have been all over sharing this message that each of us can take with us every single day and remember the impact that we have in the lives of the communities that we serve. How are you making a difference in the lives of the people that you serve? Like you, I was sitting in a conference just as a regular participant, listening to an amazing speaker. He was a former pastor from a church in the inner city Chicago area. And he was talking specifically about programs that help young people and individuals that help young people and different organizations that come together to help those kids thrive and grow. And as he was sharing his message, he made one statement that day that has stayed with me, a statement that I'm going to share with you today. He said that each of us are the Johnny Appleseeds of our time. The Johnny Appleseeds of our time. I heard that message and it resonated with me. It just filled my being. And I thought, how is that? How am I the Johnny Appleseed of my time? How are the businesses that I work with and the organizations that I talk to and provide training to the Johnny Appleseeds of their time? I took that message and I went home and I sat on it and I stewed with it. And then I decided I wanted to do a little bit more research and learn more about this individual that we know as Johnny Appleseed. And I learned that his real name is John Chapman. John Chapman actually started in the East Coast area and traveled all throughout the Ohio Valley, meeting people along the way and taking with him these simple seeds, these seeds of hope. He shared with them the seeds to plant and grow those apple trees, possibly a tree of sustainability for those early frontier people, those folks who were struggling to make it through each and every day. And not only did he share with them those seeds, he shared with them the stories of what was going on in the different towns and communities that he was traveling through. What was going on with each of those families that he would stay with, and he would learn their stories, their struggles, their hopes. He took those stories with him everywhere that he went so that everybody could learn from each other. He was planting seeds of hope and success. How are you doing the same thing? How are you planting the seeds of success, of creativity in your communities, with the programs that you provide and the clients that you serve? You know, I started thinking about the time that I worked in different communities and programs that I was involved in, and I remember those times of people coming together, being so excited about a particular message or a program that we were putting together, and how much energy there was in that room. It seemed like the perfect soil to plant those seeds. And then there were those times that other people might join the group and, oh man, they brought all kinds of energy with them and they had all sorts of great ideas, and you kind of felt things really change in the room. And then later on you learned that it was really just a whole bunch of fertilizer, because unfortunately some of their ideas just burned up because there wasn't the energy that was needed to keep things going forward. There are those other times that we're working on different things, new ideas, possible funding or programs, a way to reach out to our community, and it seems like all we've got to try to plant those seeds is rocky soil. Well, you know what? We just work a little harder. We till that dirt, we till that soil, and we plant those seeds and we nurture those seeds because it makes a difference. You're making a difference with the work that you're doing. You're making a difference for every single person that you come into contact with, because you bring for them hope. You bring for them success because of your willingness to be engaged with them, your willingness to be involved in their lives through the programs, the services, everything that you give in your community. We're all looking for that perfect soil. But until it's there, we work together. Until that perfect soil is there, we're creative. Until we have the perfect environment to plant those seeds, we share our story. We get more people behind us. Why do we still know the story of Johnny Appleseed, of John Chapman? Why do we still know that story? Because that story is told over and over and over again. We believe in it. Who do you have believing in your story? Who do you have talking about the good work that you're doing, the impact that you're having, and the wonderful services that you're providing in your community? How are you sharing your story?